Hello and welcome to Leomidestreet. It's me, Leomide, and I am today, whenever you're watching this video, presenting my own Minecraft Modpack, available through the Technic launcher, part Space Program. It's a mod pack I made myself because there were no mod pack that really did what I wanted in a space mod pack, so I did one of my own. But there was one, but it wasn't up to date. So my mod pack is up to date. It has the most up to date mods that are available at the moment. It's not dead yet. It's not dead. I will update it when there are updates on the mods. So, and here are the mods that are in. Of course, Forge is required for every mod pack. Biomes or plenty is in it, so you've got a lot more biomes. I've got computer craft in it. It's a simple computer mod, but it is a computer mod, and I didn't want it to make the computers that complex, so maybe I will later put another or replace this computer mod with another that is more complex. So I have a few more, like Galactic Craft Core for the space adventuring. Galactic Craft, pretty much everyone who is with mods, who knows Minecraft mods, knows about Galactic Craft. It's only in the solar system, so our Sol is the name of our star. But I got the extension Galactic Craft Planets, which is a official Galactic Craft extension mod, and it's got a lot more planets available for Galactic Craft. I got also extra planets. This is also an official Galactic Craft extension to add even more planets. I got inventory tweaks, so when you have multiple pickaxes and one breaks, so one pickaxe will be taken automatically in your hand, so you don't have to stop. And so when you're in the middle of breaking a block, so you don't lose the progress on this block, I get Minecraft comes alive, so it got more. So it's not just plain space exploring, but you can make it even when you're playing this alone. You can make it sort of alive, so it's not that boring, because it's just you, so it's with a family and all that. I get tree choppers, so you have to only chop the lowest tree block so that the whole tree collapses when you broke that tree block. Sure, it takes a little longer, and it takes more from your tools, like you're chopping down the whole tree. I mean, that's what you're doing. So I took it in because you got so much time to spend with getting resources and developing technology for getting into space and getting into the new planets that I thought you shouldn't waste any time with chopping down trees. So I put it in also with a big trees that takes ages for chopping down. I took it in so you can chop even this enormous trees down with only breaking one tree block. And for the last mod I put in localized weather and storms. So you got rains and storms and tornadoes, and there's a lot of storms and weather phenomenons in this mod, so it's even more realistic. So I wanted to have it as realistic as possible, even though I put in tree chopper, but that's just for not needing so much time. I put in localized weather and storm, so it's more realistic when you're working on Earth. So yeah, but it makes it more fun. Sure, you have to be careful that no storm breaks your stuff, but that's what makes it more interesting. And so you have you can all configure how this all should happen. So I don't know where I'm quickly changing the language to English so everyone can understand what's standing here. Just give it a small minute. And we're done. And I'm soon making a world creative because I want to show you more. So we're taking Biomes of plenty. And we're going in. The world is loading. It takes a little bit because it's with Biomes of plenty. But I've got a fast computer, so I'm already in. So this crystal ball is from Minecraft Comes Alive. You can you have it even in survival. This crystal ball, but you can ignore it. If you want to, you don't have to, because you can, if you right-click this crystal ball, it will spawn you into a little room where you can choose your name and choose your gender, and if you're into male or female, and what's your kind of living. So if you're living alone, or if you have a family, or if you just if you're married, or if you I can quickly use it. So this is what happens when you activate it. So you're in this small room, and you gotta right-click this enchantment table. I'm male, so you can choose. You prefer males or females, or either. I prefer females. I stick with the name Leomide, so you can say I want none of these, so I am living alone. Then you just gotta so which of these destinies you choose determines which buildings appear. So using this crystal ball will let a building appear, or if you choose I live in a village, it will spawn an entire village at the point you're actually at, where you activated the crystal ball. So if you choose none of these, just a small bachelor house will appear. If you choose I live in a village will appear. Well, no. If you choose none of these, nothing will appear. If you choose I live alone, then a bachelor house will appear. And if you choose I have a family, then a family house will appear with you already married and with, I guess, 2 children already there. So there is a warning that it will generate a structure and it can destroy structures where they're already there. So I choose family. It's not perfect, so don't. So it's. I didn't make these mods, so don't wonder that the children don't have textures. So you got a wife, you got 2 children. Yeah, that's for Minecraft Comes Alive. So you got a lot of stuff like here extra planet blocks. That's all the planet blocks from you can craft, and from the other planets you can choose. And you got stuff like basically contamination unit. And here's a map actually. So this is the Milky Way, and you got and the Milky Way 5 stars. First the Sol, it's standing here. Sol is our home star. So it got you can see here different planets you can choose from. It got Pluto, Neptune, Jupiter. You can visit all these planets. The red ones you can't go on. Either it's not possible, or either it's not developed yet, or it's just not possible. I mean, you can enter Jupiter because, well, Jupiter has a core, that's for sure. But if it's solid or if it's just gas, we don't know. But this here predicts that it got a core where you can actually land on. So you can land on Jupiter, but be careful. I landed once on Jupiter and it's not funny because there's a lot of thunder that can destroy your rocket. And it's not fun to. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work to actually escape Jupiter, even when you're in creative mode. So be careful when you're going to Jupiter. So you got other galaxies like Epsilon, Solaria. It's Star Wars. As you see, Star Wars galaxy, it only got so Proxima Centauri is a galaxy, Epsilon Solaria is a sun. It only got 4 stars and only this. So the other galaxies only have 1 star each, but there will come more. So that's for that. So also. Biomes planet, you can see what's all in it. Honeycomb and turnip and wasp and pears and peaches and yeah, berries, persimmons. Well, there are no oranges, sadly. Sorry, AO. So here's the computer craft. So you see it's easy computers. There are more complicated computer mods. If you want more complicated computer mod, you can write it to me per mail at leomidestreet@gmail.com. Then I can look if there is an 1.12.2 computer mod that is more complicated, but you see you can print. There are tablets, turtles. I don't know what's up with that. I never really used computer craft mod, but I thought a computer mod in a space mod pack is good to have, and it's needed. So there's a Galacticraft core blocks. with a parachest, communication dish, and stuff like that. Galactic craft items, so here you got more rockets, and you got an astro miner that mines automatically, grapple hook, Minecraft comes alive, a toy with toys, and books, and rings. And here are weather items with a tornado sensor, weather siren, wind vane, and all the stuff you need for it. So, it's a very funny mod, and I really took my blood art in it. I took a lot of effort in it to make this mod pack, and really hope that you will like my mod pack. And it's really made to make fun, to be realistic. Besides Street Chopper, but hey, if you break down the lowest block of a tree and reel, the whole tree also collapses, doesn't it? I mean, it falls to the ground. And if you see it that way, pretty much the same happens here. So, it's pretty realistic. Also with Tree Chopper mod, and, well, as a realistic mod, and it's a mod that also makes fun playing it alone. So with Minecraft Comes Alive, it's more alive even when you're playing alone. So like it standing on the Modpack page on Technic homepage. You can do your own private server without permission. You will need my permission to make a public server. That's because I want to be sure that this public server is fun and it's playable. So the fun of the players is at my number one. So that you can actually play it and have fun, and not playing it and then after 10 minutes it's just boring because whatever is happening. And yeah, so if you got any suggestions what I could improve, what I could add, what I could remove, what I could exchange, just write me the feedback to leomidestreet@gmail.com. And I hope you liked this small view into my mod pack. And I'm saying goodbye, good night, good day, whenever you're watching this video. And we'll see each other maybe in one of my live streams on Twitch. Bye!